Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Trend, where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting updates from the world of cars and trucks. And today, we've got something truly unexpected, a surprising revival that's causing a stir in the automotive world. Yes, we're talking about the all-new 2026 Morris Minor pickup truck. Now, I know what you're thinking. Morris Minor pickup truck in 2026, that's right. The iconic British brand, known best for compact, quirky economy cars from the post-war era, is back, and it's not just trying to play nostalgia games. Morris has decided to come back swinging, and their first punch is a small, electric lifestyle pickup that might just shake up the market. Let's dive in. From the moment you set eyes on the 2026 Morris Minor pickup, you can tell it's something special. It blends retro charm with futuristic sensibilities in a way that very few vehicles manage to pull off. The design is unapologetically unique. You've got that classic rounded front fascia that throws back to the original Morris Minor from the 1950s, but now it's paired with sleek LED lighting, aerodynamic contours, and a sculpted hood that feels modern and confident. The grille, or rather the front face, since this is an electric truck, is minimalistic but stylish, and it carries a glowing Morris badge right at the center. It doesn't scream aggression like an F-150 Raptor or even the Rivian R1T, but that's not what it's aiming for. This truck is all about character, utility, and urban charm. Under the hood, or should we say under the floor, the Morris Minor pickup houses a fully electric drivetrain. It's built on a bespoke EV platform developed in collaboration with a European startup that specializes in compact electric commercial vehicles. There are two battery options, a 55 kWh pack for those who need it for city driving and light-duty use, and a more capable 72 kWh extended range option for those who plan on taking it a bit further out. The base model offers around 180 horsepower and 220 pound-feet of torque, which might not sound like much, but thanks to the instant torque from the electric motors, it feels punchy off the line. It's rear-wheel drive by default, but there's also a dual-motor all-wheel drive variant that pushes the power up to around 260 horses. More than enough for a compact utility truck. Range, well, Morris claims up to 240 miles on the base battery and around 310 miles on the extended version, respectable figures, especially for a vehicle in this category. And yes, it supports fast charging, up to 150 kilowatts, which means you can go from 20 to 80% in around 30 minutes at the right charger. But where the new Morris Minor pickup really shines is in its practicality and clever design. This isn't just a style statement, it's built to be useful. The bed is about 5 feet long, which makes it slightly larger than what you'd get in something like a Hyundai Santa Cruz, and it's lined with recycled rubberized material. There are built-in tie-downs, a lockable tonneau cover, and even a 120 volts power outlet for tools or camping gear. Inside the cabin, Morris has done something really clever. It doesn't try to overdo it with too many screens or tech gimmicks. Instead, it keeps things clean, minimal, and functional. You've got a 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a digital driver's cluster, and a few physical buttons for climate and audio. Thank you, Morris, for keeping it simple. The interior materials are a mix of recycled cloth, vegan leather, and some brushed aluminum-style plastic, but it all feels well put together. There's seating for 4, though the rear seats are best for kids or shorter adults. Still, for a lifestyle truck, it works. And if you fold down the rear bench, there's additional storage for tools, gear, or even groceries. Now, here's something really cool. The front trunk, or frunk, offers around 7 cubic feet of secure storage, and it's waterproof. That's enough space for a small cooler, a couple backpacks, or a toolkit. Morris is clearly thinking about how people will use this truck day to day, not just how it'll look on Instagram. And while we're talking usability, let's not forget about the ride quality. The suspension is tuned for comfort, not heavy hauling, which makes sense for its target audience. Whether you're cruising through the city, hitting the beach, or heading to a weekend market with your bikes or surfboards, this thing drives smooth, quiet, and composed. Let's also talk safety, because Morris didn't cut corners here either. The Minor pickup comes standard with a full suite of driver assistance features, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, and even a 360-degree camera on the higher trims. That's impressive for a brand making its return after decades out of the game. So who is this truck really for? Well, it's not for the hardcore off-roader or the guy who's towing boats every weekend. But for urban adventurers, small business owners, or just people who want a practical yet fun electric pickup with a retro-futuristic twist, the Morris Minor pickup hits the sweet spot. It's quirky, it's useful, and most importantly, it's different. In a market full of massive, overbuilt trucks, this one dares to be small, nimble, and a bit cheeky. And we love it for that. Morris says pricing will start at around $31,000 for the base trim, and top out just over $40,000 for the AWD extended range model with all the goodies. That's a pretty attractive range, especially if they can deliver solid build quality and decent dealer support. Pre-orders begin early next year, and first deliveries are expected by late summer 2026. So what do you think? Would you drive a modern-day Morris Minor pickup? Do you think this little electric truck has a place in today's market? Or is it too quirky to succeed? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Trend for more deep dives, reviews, and everything automotive. We've got more EVs, concept cars, and under-the-radar gems coming your way. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.